Hello, everyone. I am super excited to get to share with you guys a topic that has been really kind of something that's been really fun for me to learn more about. So I will admit that cleaning with essential oils was probably one of not my first use, not one of my first findings and uses. And I'm so bummed that it took me a little bit of time to figure this one out because it's been super incredible in my home. So I'm going to kind of make it brief, but I had shared a couple times in my last few classes about cleaning with essential oils and how much it's not only made my life easier, but it has enabled my kids to be able to help with low battery. It's enabled my kids to be able to help with the cleaning because I know that the products are safe, that it's okay for them to be using them, which has really just opened up a whole world of possibilities to be able to teach young ones how to clean. My son loves wiping down his bathroom, mopping the floor, whereas before I was a little worried because we all know that the chemicals in cleaners are not necessarily safe for anybody, but really especially for children. So I'm going to kind of jump into what I do and share a little bit more with you guys. So a couple things to know about essential oils in general. One of the key things is there's 3 ways to use them. There's aromatically, so in the air. So one of the great things about cleaning is we're going to be able to be smelling them in the air as well as, the topical use while we clean. So we're going to be getting benefits aromatically as well as topically while we're cleaning. So it's even going to be boosting our immune system while we're cleaning, and that's pretty awesome. The second way, aromatically, topically, and then internally. So we're not going to really talk about internally today because we are talking all about using them topically in our home. So one key thing about oils is you do need to use them out of a glass container. So what I've kind of done is for all the different things that I use them for or different areas of the house, I just have a different bottle. So I use this one in the kitchen. This is going to be my stainless steel cleaner. So you can kind of label them. These 2 are actually the kids. So they each got to pick a color. They did have stickers on them, and somehow the stickers have come off, probably from them. But I let them kind of decorate and and it really made it fun for them to want to kind of help me clean. So there's really only a few oils that you would need to start cleaning with oils in your house. So one thing that I use constantly for cleaning is On Guard. So they actually did some studies in PubMed recently, or maybe not recently, but I recently saw them, where they infected Petri dishes with the flu virus, and then they did studies adding the On Guard essential oil and killing off that flu virus, and they actually found that it indeed did kill it. They also shared some studies with us last year at convention, and they were seeing how much water to oil ratio could kill MRSA that they had infected a countertop with. And they got all the way up to, it might even have been more than 32, but I'm going to stay safe at 32 ounces with 3 drops of On Guard. So if you can imagine just 3 drops of water, and this bottle is only a 16-ounce bottle, but in even double this size, was able to kill MRSA. That's truly incredible. Hopefully that didn't just, okay, no, we're still here. And so that's truly incredible. The next oil I use a lot is lemon. And the third one that I use in just a couple recipes is peppermint. So I'm just going to share a few of these with you, a few of the ways I use them really quickly, and then you guys can always ask questions later. So with my counter cleaner, I actually just use On Guard. Now, they have also come out with On Guard cleaners, On Guard laundry detergent. So I occasionally, will also add a little bit of this On Guard cleaner concentrate. If I don't have this handy, I will just add a little bit of the On Guard drops. So the On Guard drops are going to do a great job of still cleaning the surface and disinfecting the surface. Sometimes if you have a little bit of, caked on grit or anything like that. You can use this for dishes, bathroom, and kind of an all-purpose cleaner. I'll add this in sometimes if I don't have it. I just use On Guard in the kitchen. And so what I do is I just spray off the countertop, like literally just, it seems like water. And then I actually have H2O at home as well as Norwex cloths, which also have kind of been found to kill germs. And so I can just really honestly wipe it down. And I know that the entire counter has been now disinfected. If it's cold and flu season and there's been either sick kids around, sick kids in our home, or a lot of people in and out of the house, they actually did find, when they did that study with MRSA on the countertop, they let the entire countertop air dry. So that's one thing that I will do occasionally. I will just spray it across the counter and let it air dry, as well as I do that with bar stools, my couch, the floor. And this is the one thing I'm going to share about kids' toys. So I actually will, about once a month, especially just during sickness season, kind of lay the toys out, especially the toys that are played with a lot or the toys that it seems like go near kids' mouths. I will just lay them out, fill this with 3 drops of On Guard, and just literally spray over the toys. And I know that those toys are being disinfected. I do this also with the kids' pillows occasionally, stuffed animals, things like that, car seats, the car. You can literally use this anywhere and it's going to kill those germs, which is really nice because I felt like before I didn't really have a safe way to disinfect the house or the toys, things that I would be totally okay with if the kids put in their mouth 2 seconds later, knowing that they would be completely safe. So that I use On Guard for just about everything. The second recipe that I use a lot is going to be my stainless steel cleaner. So you can see kind of behind me, I just actually did this one earlier today. And this is going to have a little bit of vinegar, which is going to kind of help break down some of those spots. And then it's going to have 2 drops of peppermint and 3 drops of lemon. And it really honestly works wonders. So one of the tricks to using this one is, again, I use it with this cloth. And then if I still feel like it needs to kind of, this is going to be their window cloth. And I will, this, or any really just like a fine microfiber cloth that can kind of, it's a finishing cloth technically. So you can kind of finish it off with this and it's going to kind of break down any of those last little fingerprints that are on there. And I don't know about you guys, but I struggled forever to find a stainless steel cleaner, one that would not make the fridge feel greasy and would take away all those fingerprints and not leave it feel streaky. Now we all know stainless steel is just kind of hard, so nothing is perfect, but this has honestly been one of my favorites that I've used. So this next one, Ryder's, is actually filled with mopping solution because this is one of his favorite chores to do for me. So I just have like a thick Bono type of mop that's got the pad on it that I can throw in the washer. And this just has, it has On Guard and lemon in it with 1 tablespoon of vinegar. The rest is water. I don't personally like the smell of vinegar, and so I don't use it a lot in my cleaners, but I do know it does help to kind of break down grime. So I use it to the point where I can't smell it. I can just smell the essential oils. And now when Ryder uses this, we just have it on stream like that. And so he'll spray it, which he thinks is so fun, and he can just mop the floor. He is honestly, I've been able to teach him so much about cleaning and taking care of the house and wanting to help me out. And like I said, whereas before I felt like I was pretty limited because I didn't really want him using some of these cleaners that are around the house. So this has honestly just been so incredible. I can safely say that I have not actually purchased a cleaner like a Clorox wipe, or what else do you use? Windex. I use toilet bowl cleaner because let's face it, I'm just not quite that adventurous. I know there's toilet bowl cleaner recipes. I haven't quite gotten there. And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel clean. Honestly, when I smell some cleaners now, because my body has been so detoxed from it, it does not feel good. I kind of immediately feel it. And so this has really brought my family just a lot of joy. As a family, we get to work together, which is so, so great. So one of the last things that I will share about cleaners, I'll share just a few like super quick tips and tricks that I found over the time I've been doing this. But one of the things about lemon is it would be anything that you would use Goo Gone for. So I've used this on the car, like on scratches on the car. You can use this to get anything like goopy or gunky off of anything. But I'm going to share a fun little story about my favorite boots that my kids were apparently playing with. And it's probably kind of hard to see, but there's like this white scuff mark from them apparently running into the wall because these shoes don't exactly fit them. So I was originally a little bit upset with them. So ironically, they must have just been trying to help me have something to teach you guys, because I was trying to find like a shoe or something I had like still had gunk on that I could show you guys how I use lemon. And I saw this big thing and I was like, oh. But then I came out here and I started using lemon on the white marks and it was coming off. So they're out of trouble and I just have something to share with you guys. So I just take this same exact cloth and I just take lemon directly on here, like 2 or 3 drops. And I'm going to get real close and personal, but I can just rub it on here. And this one, this white scuff mark is a little bit harder than some to get off. But as you can see, I was seriously so mad at them, you guys. No lie. Okay, but it's gone. So like I said, they're out of trouble. The original reason I grabbed these shoes is because I had like this little sticker on the bottom from when I bought them a while ago. And so you can just rub it on there to get that sticker off. So that is just kind of a nice trick with lemon. So you can use that on like scuff marks on the wall, anything like that. I don't know. So one thing that I found, just a couple little things, is if you have allergies, hi Summer, so happy to see you. If you struggle with allergies like I do, they got really bad, especially in Hawaii. Dryer sheets actually can really kind of make allergies worse. And so when I found that out, I was like, well, darn it, that kind of stinks. I like it when your clothes smell so good. So you can actually take a brand new sponge, and I should have grabbed one to show you, but I didn't. So you can take a brand new sponge. This is actually the recipe, so I'll kind of show you what I mean. But a sponge like this, and you can put like 2 or 3 drops of lavender on the dry sponge and then throw it in with your clothes, and it'll actually make it smell like lavender. You can, if you don't like the smell of lavender, you could use wild orange or citrus bliss if you like more citrusy smells, and it can make your clothes smell really good. I use Serenity when I'm washing my kids' sheets or blankets, and it can kind of help calm them down. Nothing works perfectly because I need a tranquilizer for them, but it does help a little bit. So those are just a few of the things about cleaning. I know that as a mom, when cleaning is easy, it really makes our life easy. And so I think that's something that's really, really blessed my life, is just being able to find easy ways to work together as a family, but not having to go for different cleaners, different things, and I can leave it out. And I think that's the greatest thing, is I leave these sitting on my counter. These are on the kids' bathroom counter, and I'm able to just quickly grab something, grab my towel, wipe it down, and I feel like cleaning has gotten so easy. Mopping has gotten so easy. If a 4-year-old can do it, anybody can do it. And I feel like my home is always incredibly clean, and everybody who walks in always says, it smells so good, which I think I've just become so immune to. I just smell it every day. So I was really excited to share this with you today. Like I had said, I was going to do this class live, but the week got in the way, so I didn't get around to it. So I'm happy that I got to jump online and share it with anybody who wouldn't have been able to be here with me in person today. One of the things I had put together is this month they do have great deals on their enrollment kits. They're 20% off. And so for each class that I'm doing, I'm going to kind of add in a little bit of a bonus. So for example, if you kind of reference this cleaning class, I've put together a kit with a few oils that you could use for cleaning that aren't wouldn't be in kind of one of the typical enrollment kits that you can use to try out for cleaning, as well as a glass spray bottle to get you started, and my entire cleaning guide. So if you are interested in getting a few of these things, definitely reach out and let me know, because this is a great month to take advantage of. So thank you for listening and jumping on to, or letting me jump on with you tonight. And I look forward to hearing from each of you with any other questions you might have.